I've been running for almost 25 years, and I am sad to say that strength training or resistance training is something that I have pretty much ignored until several months ago when I was forced to think about it after a back injury. Another realization that I've had this week is the need to really start doing some strength training. I've talked about this a few times, and the thoughts of it, I don't know, kind of gives me a little anxiety. I don't even really know how to start the strength training, and I need to think about the long term and figure out how I can get myself a little stronger and start thinking about injury prevention. When I think of strength training, I think historically I've always pictured somebody in the gym pumping iron, lifting big heavy weights and with the big grunting and then dropping it to the floor. It doesn't have to be that dramatic, and mine certainly is not that dramatic. I've not even graduated to using weights yet. I'm just using my body weight for now. I think when you strip it right down, strength training simply means challenging your muscles with some form of resistance. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. That can be with your own body weight. That can be with free weights, with machines, with bands, with gravity. Just making sure you're putting some resistance against your muscles as a way to slow down age-related muscle loss. What's called sarcopenia is the term that they use for it. Another thing that I'm hoping that the strength training will be doing for me is improve my joint stability, my balance, and injury prevention. I had a fall this week, tripped over some flower pots, landed flat on my back, and it just reminded me that, you know what? It would be so easy to break a bone or injure your joints or cause muscle or tissue damage. Life can be dangerous out there, and as we get older, we want to make sure if we can't prevent the fall, at least we can prevent being injured from the fall or reduce the injury from a fall. Now I'm starting to look at strength training as a support system to support the things that I love to do: gardening, running, walking, carrying and changing the water bottle on the water cooler. That is one of the toughest things for me. I find it so heavy, but it is getting a little better after several weeks of some strength training. So before we get too far into this video, let me just be very clear. This is not a how-to video. I am in no position to be giving instructions on how to do strength training or go about resistance training. This is a video about starting where you are, working with what you have, and just taking that first step, even though it may feel and look a bit awkward. But where I'm taking you is into my basement. It's not fancy. It's very messy. And clearly I was focusing on my exercises that I'm learning because most of the video footage that I shot down there cuts off my head in all my videos. You can see 3/4 of my body, but it doesn't matter. You get the drift. It shows the part of my body, mainly my legs, doing the exercise or showing my attempt at the exercise. This is not pretty, and I need to emphasize this is not an instructional video. You should not do this how I'm doing it. I am learning. I'm learning out loud, and I'm sharing it with you. But I am going to link to some fabulous resources down below in the description. And these resources provide fabulous instruction and information. And in particular, one of the channels I'm going to recommend is a physiotherapist that specializes in people over 50. Don't you love that? That is Will Harlow. I'll reference him throughout the video a couple times. The exercises that I've started, my little routine is focusing mainly on lower body. Some of the back stretches that I do are upper body, but for the most part, the exercise I'm showing here are on the lower body. They often refer to the posterior chain, the back part of our muscles, the things you can't see when you look in the mirror, like your gluteus muscles and your hamstrings and your calves and your Achilles and all of those things. That's where a lot of my exercises are focusing on. And I keep telling myself, quads do the lifting, the calves do the assisting, and the glutes do the shifting. And by doing the shifting, I mean, it's the glutes that we need to make sure we build muscle, because that's what moves us forward, whether it's just getting up and off the sofa or whether it's moving down the road in a walk or a run. I am going old school. And so I decided that, okay, I'm going to put flip chart papers up in my basement of what the strength training exercises are so that I can just go down there, look at the flip chart and work through them. I'm not doing every one of these every time I go down to do some strength workout, but I am being consistent with it. And so in the end, I think there were 8 or 9 exercises, plus the back exercises that have been prescribed, particularly for me from my physiotherapist, just to strengthen my back issues. Am I missing anything? I don't think. I might even actually write out the back exercises because I have that routine done because I've been doing that for several months. Okay, just as I write out these back exercises, we'll speed this section up a little bit. 10 seconds each. And then 2 Superman pose. Oh, what is that called? Oh yeah, bird dog. Bird dog. And so glute bridge 10 and hold each one for 5 seconds. These are the, oh yeah, the other one that I add here is the plank. I am so bad at the plank. Okay, it's coming to 45 seconds. Oh, I don't think I can go any further. I know, that's not very impressive, is it? Anyway, sometimes I can get up to a minute, but I'm not sure whether you're supposed to do the plank after you've done all your stuff or whether you should be doing it on different days. I have no idea, but sometimes I can get 30 seconds and sometimes I can hold up to a minute. But before I hurt my back, I was holding it for almost 2 minutes. So I'm going to just put that work towards 2 minutes. The thing I love about having specific exercises and a little routine laid out for myself and putting them on the flip charts on the wall in the basement is it removes decision fatigue. I don't have to go down there and think, okay, well, what am I going to do today? It's right there. It's in front of me. This is a great idea because, as I said, it's so foreign to me that I just can't remember. I get down here and I get on my phone. I'm trying to think, what did that guy say I was supposed to do? And so this is the easy part. Now I actually have to do it. Bonus points if you can find a little error under the squats. Okay, I'll just tell you. It's not that your knees should not go over your ankles. Your knees should not extend over your toes. Oops. Starting with squats, this is what it's supposed to look like. And then there's me. No, it's not your audio. I have increased the speed of this section. I had no idea I talked to myself so much. Okay, I'm going to start with squats. It says 12 to 15 in 2 sets. I will not be able to do 12 to 15 because I find squats one of the hardest things to do, and I'm not sure why. Oh, I can do them, but usually my knees are over my toes. Oh, I wrote on my paper, knees do not go over your ankles. No, it's supposed to be knees do not extend over your toes, is what I'm told. Oh yeah, they are supposed to stay over your ankles. So I don't know if it's better to do it on this cushiony part or whether you're supposed to have shoes on or sneakers on or is bare feet okay. No idea, but I'm going to try maybe 8. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. They say one of the videos I watched say that you should spring up because that's how you're wanting to build that those push-off muscles. I'm not entirely sure about that. Then more recently, I watched a fabulous video. I'll link it down below. Will Harlow, who is a physiotherapist, and his video is titled, "Stop Doing Squats Like This After 60. Do This Instead." Yeah, perhaps I should have watched that before. He makes a great point about not putting your arms out. I'll just link below so that you can check that out for yourself. It's a fabulous video. And unlike me, he's an expert. Here's a not so fun fact. Do you know that after we hit the age of 30, it's estimated that we lose 3 to 5% of our muscle mass every decade? So I hit 30 a long time ago. I'm getting close to hitting 60. So I am paying attention to this. Okay, so these are clamshells with, I gotta just say, I love these posters up on the wall. It makes it much easier. It doesn't make the exercises easier, but you know what I mean. Makes the process easier. So these are clamshells. Now, I'm not really sure whether I'm ready for the band or not, but we'll see how it goes. How many do I have? 8? Yes. All of these are different numbers. I just, if it said 8 to 12, I picked 8. I picked the lowest number on the range. And just remember, while I'm doing these, I am not an expert. You should not be following me for how to do these things. I have no sweet clue if I'm doing them properly. I'm just watching other channels and the experts teach how to do them and their recommendations. And so you're seeing my learning in real time. Consult with the experts on these things. Okay, that's on that side. And then, whoop, watch out for that band. Yeah, so I'm learning out loud here on this channel. All right, so the next one is single leg deadlifts. So they show these for the most part with weights, but I don't think I'm at that stage yet. So we always say, or I always say, start where you are. And I don't think I'm at the weights yet. So I will do some single leg deadlifts. I'm learning, but I think it's Dr. Carl Baird. His video I find is the best one on these single leg deadlifts. So, and what do I say here? 8 reps on either side. And again, I'm not holding any weights because I'm not ready for that. So I know he says soft knee, bent knee on the supporting leg. And first thing you do is lift your leg up till you engage your glutes. And you can pull your toe up if you want a little more tension. And put your arm down on the opposite leg. And you go down until you feel tension in your hamstrings. Okay, as I'm saying this out loud, this is not instructions for you. This is me reminding myself of what the important things to remember are. Okay, engage the glutes. Keep your back straight. Hinge at the hips. Engage your glutes. Hinge at the hips. Oh my God, my leg is shaking. Engage the glutes. Hinge at the hips. Oh, I have no idea what number I'm on. Oh yeah, I feel that. Okay, oh, that's one leg. So now this time, balance on my left foot. Okay, engage the glutes. 6, 7, 8. There's a lot to think about with these. And this next one is forward lunge. 8 reps each side. Okay, so, oh yeah, I gotta just think. Knee can knock over the toes and the weight should be on the back. Okay. Although I've been doing this exercise, I think moving away from this and going to go with the reverse lunge. But this was me learning about the forward lunge and it did not feel right for me. No, this all feels wrong. I gotta relook at that one. And then the next one is one-legged squat. One-legged squat. I don't even remember what that. Oh yeah, that's like. Oh my God, I can't even do a regular 2-legged squat. Okay, definitely do not watch how I do this one. This one-legged squat. I see it's called pistol squat. I think the pistol squat is if you hold your hands out and come down with the leg in front of you, but you can also do a one-legged squat like the regular squats. I want to do whichever one's easiest. Let me see. And I'm not going to be aiming at anything. I'm just going to see if I can get down, keep my knee. Don't let my knee go over my toe. So 1, oh my, 2. I'm watching people on the videos and they're like right down. Right down. That's as far as I can go. Oh, I know it probably doesn't even look like I'm moving on the video, but that's as far as I can go. Oh, I'm looking, oh, the next one is eccentric calf raises. 12 to 25 on each side. 1, and it says to use your foot to push yourself up. Oh, my legs are getting shaky. Then there are the back exercises that you've seen in some of my other videos. I do the arch holding for 10 seconds, then I do the Superman pose holding for 10 seconds and do 10 of those. Then the bird dog, hold each side for 10 seconds. And the glute bridge, hold for 5 seconds. And sometimes I do the plank, not as consistent as I am with the other ones. I've been saying all through this video that this is not an instructional video. What I think it is a permission video. Yeah, you might look a little awkward. And yes, you will probably feel awkward, but just start. Start where you are. Find a resource that you trust and one that has the appropriate credentials and training to give you instruction. That would not be me, but some of these resources below might be a great start for you. Start slow. Don't overdo it. This is about building yourself up to prevent injury, not about causing an injury. So be careful how you do it, but just start. Our future selves will be thanking us. This is so important for everyone, but especially as we age in those later decades. And remember, consistency beats perfection every time. Just take that first step and keep showing up. I'm Angela, and this is Lead Your Living. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Speaking of the next video, next week I'm going to have my VO2 test redone. I did it a year ago, so I'll be keeping you posted on that. In the meantime, if you want to watch last year's VO2 test to see what it's all about, you can check out this video.